Well, August 3rd, 2020. Tim here, Post Falls Honey Company. I haven't been filming it all because it's been so damn hot. It's been 100 degrees for a week or close to it. And it's actually finally cooling off. And so when it's that hot, I don't get into my hives at all. It just isn't worth it for me, isn't worth it for the bees. It's just not a good thing to do. But I'm out here because yesterday I went and there's more honey boxes to pull, but I pulled up here and was like, holy shyster, what is going on here? Are they swarming? Nope. Just a big old orientation flight. Look at that. Dalton colony. Man. Anyway, so we have 2 more boxes coming off of the St. Mary's split hive. We have 2 boxes coming off of the Dalton colony. I have 6 boxes at home. I pulled 2 more off of the, let me think, the Italians. I took 2 more off of the Wild Hive, and I took 1 more off of the Nordman Swarm. These bees, I've never seen a year like this. It is just unbelievable. So we're gonna grab these 2 boxes. This is half capped. This is almost capped. This is still being drawn out. Let's see. This Colossus 1 is a queenless colony. I need to get a queen for them. And so that's just a whole different story. And then the Cordovans just rocking again. So 2 deeps, medium, western, medium, medium. This guy is almost capped, filling and filling. So that'll probably be another week out or so. This should put me at like 35 gallons for the year so far. So I'm gonna pull these boxes, get them home, and get ready to extract. I've been at work all day, and now I got to spin honey till 10 o'clock tonight. So I'm gonna get my gloves on and get rocking. One thing I did want to say too, and just kind of address with you guys, is that, man, I'm really pushing the envelope right now on how badly I want to treat. I want to treat my hives so bad, but I know that there's still a few weeks of honey left, and I won't treat. It's too hot to use Formic or Max or Formic Pro. And I can't use anything else when my supers are on, and I don't, because I want my hives to be just as natural as possible. But so what I will do is I treat very, very heavy right before I know the nectar flow is going to start. And once it kicks on, I won't treat until I'm done spinning honey for the year. And then the day that I know I'm pulling honey off, everybody gets treated. These hives, as big as they are, some guys will say they're mite bombs. I know that my hives are healthy. Every hive has mites. I know that my hives are healthy and that I raise healthy bees, and I maybe push the envelope a little too far sometimes with my mite treatments while the honey flows on. But we do this for a few reasons. We do this for raising bees, raising healthy bees, and obviously getting honey to the people who aren't beekeepers. So I'm excited to treat, and I will do a whole video on treating for bees, or treating for mites. I just wanted to say that, treating your bees exactly right after the honey flow is done. So let me pull these boxes and we'll get going on spinning some honey. All right, so skateboards worked pretty well. That's beautiful. Drawn out capped honey. 1. So I have a broken frame in that other deep that I need to pull off. And so I brought an extra deep to put it into. I don't think I'm gonna need it. I was gonna transfer all the frames out. I think I'm going to, but this one didn't work as well as it was supposed to. There's the broken frame right there. So I just blow on them because they hate the smell of the carbon dioxide that we expel. And so that's a big heavy box of honey. So I'm going to set it down, try to get some of the, set it down my little meter box right there, some of the rest of these bees out of here, and then pack it over to the truck. So I'm trying to work quick because these damn yellow jackets have found the honey. But I pulled that broken frame out and I'll show it to you guys. Get this stuff all moved around. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Beautiful capped frames. Good looking frames of honey. Pretty. That's a good deep. Just try to get rid of as many of these guys as you can out here. Another broken frame. Try to move these off the wall. This one. Okay, so I'm gonna pack this guy over. Obviously, you're always gonna end up with a few bees that don't come out of your boxes. I usually just set up a little nuke at home and let them all go in there, but I've got to get everybody off this board. So, what I do, I can do this one-handed, is I just take this board and I go thump it like that once, twice. Everybody's just about out of there. Set it down right there. Grab their inner cover. Give it back to them so that everyone kind of settles down quickly. Like that. And like that. Damn yellow jackets. And all these girls up and moving. Go on out of there. There. So now, what I'll do is I'll use this for an upper. Like that. Alright, ready for the 8 framers, and it's going to be those two right there. We're going to grab. Gonna shake all them girls out of there. They're all done. All out. Oh. Whenever I pull honey, I always have extra top covers like that one, so I can set them in there, and usually an extra top cover to put on top. That way it's inaccessible to all the bees that want to rob it out. Same thing here. Pop that off, pop that loose like that. This is by far one of my biggest hives, most producers. So I'm going to set this phone down real quick. I don't think I can do this one. One nice thump, they all come off. Such a huge colony of bees. This is absolutely one of my biggest producers. This is going to be the 6th time I've pulled a box off of this. This is number 6 box off of this hive, and those 2 boxes are still almost capped. They're unbelievable. This hive is unbelievable. So, putting this away, going home, spinning honey. Okay, so I'm going to travel with these off. You know what? Is that a frameless foundation? No, but that's going to be a hard one to fix. I might just have to scrape it. I'm going to travel with these off so that any bees that are left down in there will blow out as I drive. Yard's back together. We're heading home. All right, so back home. I have the boxes out cooking in the driveway, cooking in the sun. You guys have seen me put my plastic bags over them, like I do. And so this is just kind of my little one-man setup. When I'm doing this by myself, my little table, uncapping tank, spot to put empties, and I will glove up. I like to glove up because disposable gloves are nice when you're doing this. And so I had ordered a Maxent 3100P, but they are so back ordered, and leave it to me to be like wanting one of the best machines out there right at peak honey flow season. They couldn't get it to me. They wouldn't be able to get it to me till like October. And so same with Dadant. I was going to order one of their 612s, which I still will next year, but I needed something now. And so I ordered this little Vivo. It's a little 8 frame, so it'll run 4 deeps or radially, or 8 mediums tangentially. And this is what my buddy Mike Curry brought over in a couple of my last videos when I was extracting. And the damn little thing worked great. It was, with shipping, like $430. And so I'm going to uncap, throw the honey in there, and I'll show you guys how well this thing works. Okay, so there we go. First 8 are in, powered on. So you can see it runs 8 tangentially. So let's see what we can do here. See how well balanced I have this thing. Again, couldn't get a Maxent or the 612 from Dadant, so bought this little Vivo. And I think as long as your honey is nice and warm and you have this thing balanced, %. So there's 50%. And I see honey coming out of the frames. Quiet little thing. It's balanced really well. So I'm just going to let it sit here and spin. See how good of a job it does. Mike's did good for us when he was giving me a hand with it, so that's why I bought one of these. Saved $1,000. That's all right. So what I'm going to do is, and actually I thought about buying another one. What I'm going to do is, while this one is spinning, I'm going to uncap this box and get it ready to go. All right, so I uncapped 4 while this thing was spinning, and I just wanted to see how these, because there's a bunch of honey in the bottom, but I want to see how the frames look. Not too bad. I might spin it for a little longer, but it's not bad at all. I mean, honestly, I had frames that looked like that the last 2 times that I spun, and I just fed them back to the bees because I'm not worried about it. Yeah, that is nice, and that's nice and cleaned out. I'll spin it a little bit more, but after that, I'm going to call it good. So, that thing's getting full. My favorite part. Everybody's favorite part. Look how nice and light that stuff is. Wow. Clover? Yeah, both of these boxes are from the North Yard, and so that's a lot of clover and alfalfa. Cool. A couple hours later, still at it. I've got 4 8-frame boxes done, 4 8-frame mediums, 2 10-frame mediums, draining the honey tank, the uncapping tank right now. The spinner's still going, and look at how dark this stuff is. That's that dark knapweed honey that I love. Oh, I love it. So I've got one more frame in here to uncap, and then another full 10 down there, and then I'll get into the deeps because I still have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 deeps that I have to spin radially. So you spin one side, flip them, spin another side. That's it, still at it. So let's see, that's a full 5. Look at the difference I was talking about, actually. See how light that stuff is and how dark that stuff is? So that's knapweed, and this is clover. And I know exactly where these 4 boxes came from. They came from the North Yard and next to the big clover field. That's why it's so light like that. Little clover and alfalfa, knapweed. Yes, still at it, but just getting done. I'm tired. I've been at it for like 3.5 hours. But I have to flip these guys one more time and they're done. I have 3 frames right there, 3 deeps. Spinning deep sucks. I got 3 deeps right there, and yes, that is a drone frame. I let them make honey, draw out for a honey frame. But what I'm doing is I'm going to save those just for emergency food. And so it's so sticky right here. So I did 4 8-frame deeps, 8-frame mediums, 4 10-frame mediums, which actually are 9 frames because I put frame spacers in them, and so 4, 8, 12 deep frames, and so I'm at 5, 10, 15, and whatever comes out of the tank. So there's probably between that and this, I'll let this drain tomorrow and Wednesday because it's supposed to be like 90 degrees, and so all that stuff will settle out. So, you know, like I'm 17 gallons tonight, I guess, plus the 23 that I've already spun. This is some of what's left. Oh, this is yellow jacket trap, hornet bait. So this plus what Britt has at the shop, and I've still got a 5-gallon bucket outside that needs to be done. So 40 gallons I'm at right now, I guess. That's it. I haven't been doing any videos. I went through hives Saturday, but I didn't even video because I just wanted to get done. It was hot and I was tired, so that's why I got pulling boxes. I'm waking up early tomorrow morning to get these boxes back on colonies and gonna keep cruising. So get them filled one more time probably for the year. Look at this knapweed honey. Look at how golden that stuff is. I love it. But yeah, get them on and probably get one more pull. So I'm gonna push for about I bet you I'm gonna be close to 70 gallons this year. So that's what I got. Appreciate it, you guys. Thanks for watching. Be good to each other. So side note, these 40 gallons have only come off, I have 18 colonies. And these 40 gallons so far this year have only come off of 8 of my colonies, 8 production hives. The Cordovans, the St. Mary's hive, the Saskatraz, Colossus 1, the Dalton colony, the Old World Italians at the South Yard, the Wild Hive at the South Yard, the Nordman Swarm. Those are the only boxes that I've taken honey off of, just to reiterate, so that you guys don't think like, oh, well, he has a shitload of colonies. I have got 18 colonies. It's a handful. But all of my honey, for the most part this year, has come off of 8 colonies. And they will produce the rest of the years, I would imagine. I won't take any off of most of my other colonies. So I just wanted to throw that out there to you guys. And I appreciate your support.